Hello, in this session of thermal power plant, let us understand what are different pulverizing mill. And to understand the pulverizing mill, we are going to see what are the main features that required in the pulverizing mill and different type of a pulverizing mill. To see what are the requirement of pulverizing mill, the coal is pulverized by abrasion, that is nothing but rubbing, crushing or impact hammer action. The different type of pulverizing mill used are ball mill, then ball and race mill, bowl mill, impact or hammer mill. Let us see one by one in detail. Ball mill. In the ball mill, the coal is taken from the coal hopper, and from the coal hopper it has been fed and it has comes to the center region where we have got the balls where it comes in contact with the where it comes in contact with the coal and where it gets into the crusher. Here the speed of the roller are very plays a very important role. It should not be very small or it should not be very low, it should not be very high or it should not be right. So depending on here, three diagrams I am drawing to make understand if the speed varies, if the speed is low, right, if the speed is low, I will be having the coal deposit at one region only and it will not give the efficiency, only rubbing action between the coal takes place. But if the speed is very high, it will be peripheral to the drum and there will be no good performance that is expected here also. So in a optimized speed or at the speed, generally a medium speed, here we can see the coal that is taking place in the centrifugal action and it works a better way. That's why the speed plays very important role for the crushing of the coal to be very effective. So these are the different practical available coal crusher or ball mills available in the thermal power station. Either you can see the long steel drum or a medium steel drums. Let us see the features of the ball mill. It consists of a large steel drum, a hopper, classifier and exhauster. The classifier classifies the size of the coal, whether it can be ready to send to the furnace or whether it is a further action is required. Exhauster is the passage from where the coal is taken to the furnace. The steel drum is the pulverizer which is partially filled with the steel balls of different size. So here to take the rubbing action, the external steel balls are very much required. The diameter of the ball varies from 25 to 50 mm. The drum is driven by driving mechanism to rotate the speed. As I told, the medium speed, that is around 120 meter per minute, is generally preferred. In operation, the raw size, that is around 60 mm elbow, is fed from the coal bunker through the hopper. The coal passes to the classifier and enters the steel drum through the screw conveyor on either side, as we have seen in the earlier figure. As the drum is continuously rotating, coal is impacted between the balls and get crushed and pulverized. The hot air which is supplied to the pulverizer. Along with the hot air, actually the coal passes. By providing the hot air, it will be very effective to have the combustion in the furnace because it is preheated and it plays a very important role. In the classifier, the oversized coal particles are separated and sent back to the drum along with the raw coal for further powdering. The two induced draft fan, as we have seen in the figure, picks the pulverized coal from the classifier and sent to the burner. A typical ball mill pulverizes 10 ton of coal, about 30 ton of steel balls are required, and it consumes 25 kilowatt of the power for doing that work. The main features are the grinding element in the mill is not affected by the foreign particles in the coal and can be used for the wide range of coal, means whether A, B, C, D, E are the different grades given in the coal depending on the semi-bituminous, bituminous or lignite. So it can be used for the wide range of the coal, and it is simple in operation and low initial cost. Let us see what is the working of the ball and raise mill. In the ball and raise mill, we can see the coal from the coal hopper comes and get taken to the under two races. These are two races. One is a stationary race, one is a moving race. So the coal comes in contact between the two races. Races are cylindrical in shape. Upper one is stationary, this one is stationary, and second one is a moving race, and it is connected to the bevel gear, and bevel gear is coupled with the motor. The pressure that has been developed, the metal pressure that has been developed to the relative motion between the races for crushing action, these ball mills, the metal, right? The crushed coal is taken to the rotating classifier. It works as a centrifugal action. Larger particles, here is a classifier because here you can see the larger particles will fall at the peripheral and the fine particle will move to the pulverizer, which is of required size. Otherwise, it has been taken once again for the same action. So it produces and it will be more effectively run. Let us see the features. The mill is also termed as contact mill and it works under the two races. As already discussed, it consists of upper stationary race and a lower stationary race. The lower race is driven by the bevel gear, and coal is fed through the side hopper, which is mounted at the top of the mill. In operation, the fed coal from the hopper enters the race gap through the circumferential periphery. The coal comes between the ball and races and get crushed. And here the rubbing action takes place between the ball or race and the coal. The coal in between the race and the ball is continuously crushed in a particular fashion. The springs are required and these springs holds this the stationary race and adjust that force needed for crushing. Also the spring pressure can be varied, as working continuously it will not have that pressure, so it can be adjusted as per the requirement. Hot air is supplied to the mill through the annular space surrounding the race by forced draft fan. The hot primary air picks up the pulverized coal and rises up to the mill and passes through the classifier. In the classifier, as we already discussed, the change of the variation in the size, the required size will move ahead and the larger size will be once again thrown back from the centrifugal action for the further action. A typical ball and race mill generally consumes 15 kilowatt of the power for the pulverizing. Compared to ball mill, such mills are simple in construction, easy and economical for operation. Also, ball and race mill require less floor space and less power. These are some of the mill. Let us see the bowl mill. How the bowl mill works? The bowl mill works from the coal hopper. The coal comes, and here we can see generally 3 grinding wheels it will be having, and between the 3 grinding wheels it will be grinded properly, and here you can divide the entire mill into 3 parts: lower portion, middle portion and the top portion. In the lower portion we have got a gearbox, and in the middle portion we have got a, so gearbox has not shown over here from this one, right? It is a gearbox. In the middle portion you can see the action where it is taking place, and upper portion you can see a classifier where it classifies, or where it changes all its size of the coal, very size, and moves ahead to the furnace. Let us see here once again. We can see the figure where you can use a hydraulic cylinder. As I told, it will be generally 3 hammers, or the 3 grinders you can see in the system. Let us see some features of the bowl mill. In the bowl mill, this mill consists of a stationary roller and power driven bowl in which pulverization takes place and coal passes between the sides of the bowl and the roller. The stationary rollers are located on the bowl wall. The rollers are spring loaded and to adjust the pulverizing pressure. The coal is fed from the hopper, is ground or made powder between the rollers and rotating ball. Hot air enters the bowl from the bottom and carries with its powder coal particles. The large size particle once again sent to the classifier for further action. The pulverized coal from the mill is sucked from the ID fan, as we have discussed in the figure.